Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Whew. My name's Kels360. Now, y'all gotta excuse me because I just had a crazy read with my Geminis, and I don't know what they got going on, but woo, that's all I can say. Somebody needs to fix that. But anyway, I don't like it. I just can't stand it when someone said like they have abilities to do good and they use it for the fucked up shit. And what's so bad is you would think that if it's going one way, the only way to get away from the negative outcomes is to go the opposite direction, not keep doing the same shit, you know? Racking up karma, racking up yourself into bad situations. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway. But yeah. My name's Kels360. I don't know if I said that from the beginning, but if you're on my channel, you should know who I am. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? This is for my collective cancers. What to do, Cancer? Man, so this what's going on with my cancers. We're gonna go ahead and do the 5 card wingspan. If you have been subscribed to my video, uh, to my channel and seen my video, then you already know how this is gonna go. But if you have not, first thing first, hit the like button. That's for everybody. Then share and subscribe for my to my channel, right? And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's important that everybody, understand a few things about these collective readings because they're not personal readings, right? So that's why I say take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Do not force anything that fits because you know this is not a personal reading. So however you interpret this reading is solely on you, right? So understand that you don't have to be, a Cancer sun. It could just be somewhere in your major placements, right? And then on top of that, like it could just be in your chart, or you don't have to be a Cancer at all, like because the worlds can always be reversed, right? So that's why I say what I say. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So, what's going on with you, Cancer, man? You doing alright, man? I'm good, man. You know, feel like some of y'all saying what's going on with you. I can feel the energy. You know, yeah. So, you already know what it is. The first card is gonna represent what is the real problem or the real issue for my cancers on a spiritual level. Excuse me. I want to adjust something before I get started. Sorry about that, everybody. I want you to be able to see my whole setup. So, let's go. Okay. Okay, so you got Pyramid of Protection. So it came out in reverse. So um, you're not protecting yourself from a darker entity like you should. Like you should. It's saying that you know you don't fear in the pyramid of psychic light protection. It's saying like you're being a light and darker energies try to, you know, interfere with your spiritual progress in some type of way. And anything that, emotionally affects you, you know, also changes your spirit. It's messing with your spiritual progress. So anything that anyone around you does that emotionally bothers you in some type of way or builds you in some type of way has an effect on your spirit. You know what I mean? So, but it came out in reverse. So I'm getting that you're not protecting yourself from a darker energy in this cycle. You know, like maybe there's somebody that you're dealing with you need to get away from, and you're not aware of it, or you fully aware and you're not getting away from them. Like you don't know how to get away from them, or like you need them for something, so you're not getting away from them, but you see the red flags already. You just sticking around because it's beneficial. But I'm gonna tell you something: having that type of mindset is really gonna get you fucked off. Being with somebody just because it's beneficial, that's never good enough, and that's never a good reason. It makes you a leech. Not you, but just speaking in general. Like anybody, I don't know how to explain it. However I explained it was the way I was supposed to explain it. Just leave it at that. It was for somebody. All right. Take it how it resonate. Leave what doesn't. Now, how you can heal this? You need to get your soul back. Like this person got. You know what I'm saying? You need to heal. Get your soul back. Whoever this is has done took a lot of bits and pieces from you, and they steady taking. You know, and if you've already gotten out this situation, big ups to you, but beware, you might end up in another situation like this if you're not careful, because we, as beings of light, we are we are stalked, and we have parasitic entities that can infiltrate lower vibrations. You know, uh, that like they can infiltrate lower vibrational entities, uh, that can manipulate them to do things to hurt us. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be careful because and be aware and understand that if you ever feel like that like this situation is deja vu from a past relationship, or you're noticing a cycle or a revolving door of the same type of relationship, because you gotta understand, you're probably making the same type of choices, doing the same type of things you always done to have these, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if you're dealing with somebody just because you benefit from it, but you're allowing them to make you miserable, I'm getting like whoever is doing this, and like they're used to it. Like that's kind of like a familiar pain for them. And I think I kind of said something about cancer being in a cycle because it's a familiar pain, so they still deal with it. I'm guessing you're letting this affect you more than it should. But it's not too late to start healing. You just gotta take the steps to start healing. Definitely. You got it. You can do it. So, Cancer, you gotta get to the point where you setting boundaries. I'm getting that you're not setting the proper boundaries to this person. That's what I'm getting. Whoever it is that I'm talking about. And they're taking you through there. They're taking you through there. Some of you are being controlled. And like I said, you can have Cancer and the sun, the moon, the rising are just on your charts, ruling one of the planets. But all I can say is that you gotta change your train of thought. Because I'm getting that someone's dealing with somebody because it's beneficial, and that person they know that, so they taking them through there. That's their source of that's how they control. Like, they're very narcissistic, they're very controlling, you know what I'm saying? They might be sociopathic, like, real talk. Like, you might be dealing with somebody that's abusive. I'm getting somebody that might be abusive. I'm telling you, let me find out. Lord. So, what we're going to ask Spirit is, what would be the gift and the outcome if you do this with the soul retrieval? Okay, that was quick. You finally stand in your power. You'll get to stay in your power. Stand in your power and stay there. You stand up. You gotta stand up. Like, I mean, let's be real. Like, Cancer, I mean, too fucking strong for this. And you gotta understand, this is a karmic cycle. It's a repeating karmic cycle, because I'm getting somebody is used to dealing with people because it's beneficial. But the problem is, everybody's coming from the wrong. Okay, so somebody's only dealing with somebody because it's beneficial, right? My light keeps flickering. But, okay, with that being said, for that reason, they're in a cycle that brings a familiar pain. because it's a repeated cycle, just a different body. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So these evil entities, or these parasitic entities, they're able to jump from lower vibration to lower vibration because they are assigned to you. So if you're in a cycle and it reminds you so much of something from the past, and you're sticking around to deal with it, it's a lesson within this. There, you need to break the cycle somewhere or some way, because this right here is unhealthy and you know it, but for some reason I think you're either intimidated on getting out the situation, or I don't know, or you're scared of just not dealing with the person, or you scared of losing the benefit of them. That's what I'm getting. But you can't think like that. And if you were taught that, that's bullshit. Like, someone deals with people because it's beneficial, or in a relationship with someone because it's beneficial to them financially. You know what I'm saying? In some way, form, or fashion. You know what I'm saying? But this person knows this because they're narcissistic and they're controlling, and they use their materials to control people around them. Like, they're narcissistic, they make you dependable on them. No. They make you dependable on them so they can treat you any type of way. That's what I'm getting. And if they're pitching you some bullshit about being a stay-at-home wife and them paying all the bills and you not doing, they're gonna use that to completely control the fuck out of you. Like, don't go for that shit. Or moving in and letting them pay all the bills while you take care of the home. Like, they want you to give up your independence. To make a union with them, a home with them, but it's a trap. If you do it, you're not gonna like it. Now, the challenge of outcome. Somebody writes poems, somebody's a writer or something, or a drawer, like they can draw or something. That stuck out to me. And they have a healing voice. But Spirit is saying you need to step in, that the biggest challenge or outcome is you need to step into your responsibilities. And your responsibilities is your energy. Yeah, you need to understand that whoever this is keeping you in this cycle, or you feel bound to in this cycle, or they're controlling you in this cycle, or whatever the case might be. They only have this power because A, you gave it to them willingly, and B, you have yet to take it back when you're fully capable of doing it. And everything that you've ever needed to get away from this situation has pretty much, like, it's already in you. Everything you already need. You don't need outside sources helping you, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta listen to your intuition and trust yourself. But I'm telling you, it's good to have somebody who has something. You know what I'm saying? But I think that in a union and in a true relationship, it should be two people that are aligned with each other. And they share the same morals, they share the same values. Everything before money is involved, any way, form, or fashion, you have to make sure you align with each other spiritually. Is one loyal? Is one a cheater? You know what I'm saying? Is one of y'all loyal? Is one of y'all cheaters? Uh, you know, what type of morals do you hold? What type of integrity do you hold? You know, like, how do you feel about cheating? Like, you got to be able to have an honest conversation with each other, even if it's difficult, because, you know, and I say it's difficult because a lot of us have had a crazy past. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a very crazy past. A lot of times we try to block it out. You know what I'm saying? Or we feel that, you know, we need to hide ourselves from people. But when you come in a union with somebody, they agree to love you for you, right? So you don't have to hide yourself or your scars to the person you love until they show you otherwise. Now, once they show you otherwise, it's your responsibility to make the correct moves to get away from that, you know? Now, don't be scared to ask for help if you actually need it. And don't feel like you can't ask for help if you actually need it. But understand everything that you actually need to get away from this situation is within inside of you. For whoever that is. You just gotta stand in your power and believe. And be fearless. Like, somebody is actually scared to do something, to stand up for themselves. Now, what is the guidance, the spiritual guidance of our Cancer spirit? What's the spiritual guidance? That's too many right there. Oh. I have for a reason. Yeah. Can't make this up. You're in a repeated cycle. So you're going to have to use your past life abilities to overcome what it is that you need to overcome. Right? So keep that in mind. Keep that all the way in mind, please. But yeah, Cancer. And for some of you, you're not using it because it came out in reverse. But for some reason, I was led to put it upright. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, I hope you guys, like the reading. I think most of you know what it is that I'm talking about. If you are going through this, take what resonates. But you have nothing to fear. If you decide to do right, you spiritually protected. You just gotta be brave. And don't be scared to ask for help. Sometimes, people need help. It's look, I'm the same way. I refuse to ask for help unless I absolutely need help. But a lesson that I had to learn is I can't keep being so prideful that I can't ask for help, having it in my head that the world is against me. Yeah, I have some enemies, but not the whole world. I have people that love me that will help me. You know what I mean? So like that's one thing I've had to actually just, you know, realize. And I literally do have people that's here that loves me, that'll help me, you know, even if I get on their nerves. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what it's about. That's what life is about. Learning lessons, you know what I'm saying? Gathering your blessings, you know what I'm saying? Evolving. If you're just constantly doing the same thing over and over, and you're not even changing your life, it like you can look back a year or two and now and nothing's changed. What are you doing? You constantly supposed to be evolving. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's all I got for you today. My name is Kel360. I'm out, Cancer.